Hi everyone, welcome to Kavitha's Sugar and Spice. Today we'll be making a mushroom soup perfect for this cold weather. Let's see how we make it. For the soup, I have a pan here, saucepan here. I'm going to add some oil into it. And once the oil is hot, I'm going to add some sliced onions. This is 1.5 cups of sliced onions. I used one big onion, or you can use 2 medium onions. Let's add a pinch of salt and saute it for like 2-3 minutes. After 2-3 minutes, this is how it looks. You don't want the onions to turn real golden brown or anything. Now we can add our mushrooms. I'm using 3 cups of mushrooms here, which is double the quantity of onions. We can mix it well and add some salt to it in between. I've used Bella mushrooms here. It has got a nutty flavor, so I prefer Bella mushrooms. Taste much better in the soup. If that is not available, you can use regular white mushrooms or button mushrooms. So saute it well for another 3 to 4 minutes. And this is how it looks after 3-4 minutes. What we are going to do next is we are going to keep 1/3 of this mixture aside. Before that, let's add some pepper, mix it well, and keep 1/3 of this mixture aside, which we will use later. Another thing I wanted to mention was when I said 3 cups of mushrooms, I meant sliced mushrooms. It's not the whole mushrooms. So 3 cups of sliced mushrooms, that's what we used. Next we are going to add all-purpose flour or maida into this mixture. We need to mix it well in a low flame. You have to constantly stir it because otherwise the maida might turn brown. So mix it well, make sure there are no lumps in it, and mix it until like the raw smell goes, maybe for another 3 or 4 minutes. So once this is mixed well, we can turn the stove off. And next step is adding milk into this mixture. So for that, I'm going to use a whisk. If you do not have a whisk, you can use a regular spoon. So I'm adding milk little by little. Mix it well. Mix it until you get a nice smooth paste. Make sure the flour mixes well into this. So you have to, another thing that you have to remember is I'm using warm milk here. So this is how it looks after adding the entire 2 cups of milk. So once the mixture is, now the mixture is ready, so we need to wait until it cools down, and then we need to blend it in the mixie and make it into a smooth paste. This is how it looks once it's mixed in the mixie. I'm using the same saucepan. There will be bits and pieces of mushrooms in it, which is totally fine. So give it a good stir. And now we are going to add 2 cups of hot water into this mixture. I would recommend that you shouldn't add too much water. 2 cups of water should be perfect, because otherwise it will ruin the taste and texture of the soup. As it's a cream of mushroom soup, it should be thick and creamy. That should be enough. So we can let it boil but make sure you stand next to the stove as it might boil and spill because we have milk in it. So at this point we can taste the soup and add some salt and pepper. One thing you have to remember is we have added some pepper and salt to the mushrooms which we have kept aside. So keep that in mind. Right now I'm going to add half a teaspoon of pepper here. Give it a good stir. Once it boils, we will add our mushroom and onion mixture, and then we can turn the stove off. Now our soup is ready. Let me transfer it into a serving dish. I've transferred our soup into the serving bowl. I have garnished it with some coriander leaves and a little bit of cream. It's totally your choice. I'm sure you're going to love this soup. Please try it and let me know your thoughts. Thank you for watching and have a good day. Bye bye.